What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Pagan, and it's that time of the year, my favorite time of the year anyways. Even if the card or WrestleMania itself isn't looking to be as exciting as previous year's WrestleMania, it's still that time of the year. It's like Christmas, it's WrestleMania time. So I'm here to bring you my picks, my predictions on WrestleMania 32, starting from the pre-show, which ironically says here on the most trusted source website, Wikipedia, that there's 3 matches on the pre-show. I don't think that's true because the pre-show is it's only an hour long this year, and it's going to be on USA Network. And I don't see them giving away 3 matches for free on the USA Network. Who knows? Maybe it is 3 matches on the pre-show. But without further ado, let's get this started. First match on pre-show on my handy dandy smartphone here. We got Kalisto versus Ryback. I kind of understand them thinking this is going to be on a pre-show because I'm really confused why this is a match. I watched Monday Night Raw and I don't really see much of a build to this match. It was kind of just like thrown out there. It's like, it's really random match, you know? And yeah, so looking at this match, I'm assuming Kalisto is going to get the win here. A lot of people are saying that it doesn't make sense for Kalisto to win because he's so much smaller than Ryback, and realistically, if anyone saw this from like the outside, maybe they're not a wrestling fan and they tune in to see this and they see Kalisto beating a guy as big as Ryback, then they would kind of, you know, they can't suspend their belief enough to actually buy into that. But I think Kalisto goes over. I don't see why Ryback would go over. I see every reason why Kalisto should. They're trying to build him up to be this next Rey Mysterio figure that little kids can look up to, and looking at a guy that his size being able to overcome a monster like Ryback is just like the perfect story for little kids to buy in and believe that, you know, this is your next Rey Mysterio, this is your next superhero. So I see Kalisto going over. But if Ryback goes over, I mean, I don't really know, because I feel like they built Ryback up just for this feud, I feel like, just so that, you know, he can look like a monster. So if he wins, I really don't see where it goes from here. It is for the IC title, or for the United States Championship, so I don't, maybe they, like, I can see them taking the belt off Kalisto just to team bet the Lucha Dragons back up and maybe give them a run at the tag titles. But even then, I don't really see what makes so much sense unless you turn Sin Cara heel and you have them feud after this match against Ryback. I don't know, I'm picking Kalisto. Spent too much time on that match than I wanted to. But the next match is the Total Divas, Brie Bella, Paige Natalya, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie versus Team Bad and Blonde, Lana, Summer Rae, Naomi, and Emma and Tamina. Yeah, this is kind of like a random match that was thrown together, right? Like last Monday Night Raw, and Eva Marie came out. She got some pretty bad boos. I think Total Divas probably wins here. It seems just like a feel-good match for people that watch Total Divas. But yeah, Eva Marie not getting the response I don't believe that they were expecting. She kind of got the Roman Reigns treatment and got booed out of the building. But she has gotten a lot better in the ring. I feel like she's not going to have the Roman Reigns treatment. I feel like if she's given enough time to shine and be able to show what she can do in the ring now, she's gotten progressively better. Fans will turn around on her. I mean, she's freaking beyond. If you think Roman Reigns has the look for what the business wants as their top man, Eva Marie definitely for sure has the look of what they wanted Diva to be. But with this whole women's revolution in wrestling going on right now, culminating into this triple threat that we're going to get later into on tonight, I don't see Eva Marie being able to showcase what she can do in this match just because there's 10 people in the match. So she probably won't get over in this match, but I do believe Eva Marie will get over down the line. Somewhere down the line, she's going to have these single matches against like a Charlotte, a Becky, a Sasha, or a Bayley coming up, Natalya. She's gonna have to have these one-on-one matches to win the crowd over. But yeah, I see Team Total Divas winning there. Next match on the pre-show too is what it says. I don't believe it's gonna be on the pre-show, but we have the Usos going one-on-one with the Dudley Boys. I see every reason for both teams to win if they could. You know, the Usos, people were kind of starting to get bored of them. They're good in the ring. Their gimmick hasn't really changed though. They don't really have a gimmick, you know what I mean? So I can see the Usos winning to build them up to maybe feud against the New Day. But I also see Team 3D winning so that they can feud against the New Day as well, and they can solidify the New Day even more as it's a legit team, beating a team like the Dudley Boys. So this match, don't know who I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the Dudleys, I guess, cause I don't know. I'll just go with the Dudleys. All right, so coming back on. Oh, all these matches are way out of order. Let's start with the Andre the Giant 20-man battle royal. The 20-man battle royal for the Andre the Giant trophy. I'm all over the place. I'm not gonna take a guess on this because I don't know who's in this. Braun Strowman seems like a popular choice, so we'll go with him. Maybe they bring someone up from NXT to win it. I don't know. I have no idea. Could not tell you. But let's go to the 3-on-4 handicap match, the New Day versus the League of Nations. I believe the New Day will win. It's not for the tag titles, so that's kind of iffy on if they win. Because if they lose, they don't lose the tag team titles, and it is 4-on-3. But I don't see them building up the New Day as they're the #1 tag team on the main roster right now. I don't see why they would lose to the League of Nations, especially with Wade Barrett being gone soon after WrestleMania. I think they get the win here. Next match is AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho in a singles match. Nothing needs to be said here. I think this match is going to be a lot better than all of their other matches. I feel like they may have been saving something for this match. I think they're going to pull out all the stops in this match, and I do think AJ Styles goes over. Why? Because Chris Jericho seems now he's the undisputed king of putting young talent over and making it believable that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. I feel like Jericho's done an essentially great job on really putting AJ Styles over, and I think it's all going to pay off at Mania. AJ gets the win here. Next match, we have the 7-man ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental title. So you have Kevin Owens as your champion going into this, and the other 6 participants are Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, The Miz, and Stardust. So right off the bat, Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, and The Miz and Stardust kind of just really randomly thrown in here. I think I don't see the way. Such the randomness that they were thrown in, I don't believe that they're going to have a chance to win. Honestly, I see Kevin Owens retaining here because I wouldn't want to give the belt to Sami Zayn in this match because he didn't beat Owens. And going on to the future, I believe, it seems like that's what they're going to be going with is Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, the rebirth of that rivalry. And I think that in this match, Kevin Owens wins. Sami Zayn, I believe, will beat Owens later down the line for the IC title, but I just don't see that this is the right place to do it, and not in a one-on-one where he didn't really beat Owens to win the title. So having Owens retain here and then go on a feud for the IC title with Sami Zayn is the direction I see this going, so I'm picking Kevin Owens as the winner. Alright, next we have the triple threat match for the WWE Divas Championship. Charlotte with Ric Flair as your champion, defending against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Really excited for this match. I mean, I remember the Fatal 4-Way they had on NXT TakeOver. I can't remember which TakeOver it was. It was one of the first ones. It was actually a Fatal 4-Way. Bayley was in it too. And man, that match was great. So seeing them 3 out of those 4 on the biggest stage, WrestleMania, in a triple threat for the Divas title, which I think I heard somewhere. I don't know where I heard this from. I can't remember. It's starting my memory right now. But I heard that they're going to get rid of the Divas title and bring back the Women's Championship. Don't know if that's true. I can see it be true, having this whole women's in sports revolution thing going on. Yeah. So winner for this, I see Sasha Banks coming out the winner, but I also see Becky Lynch coming out the winner. For some reason, I don't see Charlotte retaining, just because I feel like, in order to further progress this, and maybe they want to get Ric Flair off of Charlotte, she can say that she lost the belt because of Ric Flair. Ric Flair was trying to make her too much like her, so she kicks Ric to the side, and she just becomes like what she was on NXT. She's just this genetically superior woman athlete. So I can see her losing, blaming it on Ric, and then going on her own to just be this Brock Lesnar of the women's division. Like, she's just so dominant because she's just so genetically gifted. You know what I mean? I don't believe it's too late to turn that, because she has had close matches with Brie Bella and whatnot, and like Becky, and so but I think it's still enough. Like, you can still turn her around and be this monster. But I do see the favorite. I think Sasha Banks walks out with the title. But I can also see, I won't be surprised if Becky wins. But if I had to pick, I'm picking Sasha. Next match is Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no holds barred match. This match is one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. Why? Because this match, I feel like, besides the women's title match, this has had really the most build. It probably had the same amount of time to build as the Shane versus Taker match, but it's just so cool to see someone that the fans are into, just like on the path of getting to that superstardom level of getting over in Dean Ambrose. And I believe this match, now I hate when people say that wins and losses don't matter because Dean Ambrose does lose a lot, but this match, like, I do believe that wins and losses do matter. Like, if anyone looking at the Wyatt family and still think that they're legit, I love the Wyatt family, but they don't win, right? Dean Ambrose is kind of in that same spot where every pay-per-view he comes this close, but he always loses, which has built the following that he has now. He's the most over guy on the roster. But in this match, if he loses, as long as he goes out and gave everything like that he had, and just loses like he literally did everything, it just wasn't enough to beat Brock Lesnar. And the fact that he is wrestling Brock Lesnar, I think in this match, wins and losses don't matter. Dean Ambrose can still get over. I heard, I can't remember who I was watching, I listened to a podcast where they compared it to the Stone Cold versus Bret Hart WrestleMania match, where Austin really became Austin even though he lost. You know, he passed out, he never tapped. Something like that can catapult Dean Ambrose, and I feel like if he loses, it'll be something like that, where he just becomes this mega star after the match. But I can also see him I feel like I'm seeing this a lot, beating Brock Lesnar, and that's actually my pick. I do think Dean Ambrose is going to beat Brock Lesnar. It's going to be something crazy is going to happen. I don't know what it is, but something's crazy going to be. Maybe he does some super crazy dive off the top, I don't know, off the top of something onto Brock, and I can see Dean Ambrose winning this, and this really solidifies him, and he finally gets that big pay-per-view win in a singles match. So yeah, it's pretty much it on that. I think Dean Ambrose is going to take this. So next, all right, this is what I was saying before. I do believe this is going to be the co-main event, because I really think that the main event is going to be that Hell in a Cell match. So we're going to talk next about the no disqualification match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Triple H and Roman Reigns. I had no idea this was no disqualification until I read it right now, so it kind of threw me for a loop. This is Wikipedia though, it could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't know there was no DQ. Roman Reigns. You know, I don't think there's any debate about it now that Roman Reigns is going to win this match. But it's like it just feels like so weird that he's gonna win. You know, it feels like just so many people don't want this to happen, but it's gonna happen. And I feel like something along this line, along with it happening, is gonna happen too. Maybe they turn Roman Reigns heel. You know, maybe that's the big payoff. Maybe he wins, and the Usos and The Rock come out to celebrate with him, and he Superman punches The Rock and spears both the Usos, and it spears The Rock. Grabs a mic and say, like, I tried to do everything the right way. I tried to be the good guy, and you guys just kept booing me. I don't need you guys. I'm the champion now because I won the title, not you guys. And then just leaves. And there you go. Spear The Rock, come on, you're super heel now. So yeah, I think Roman Reigns wins, but I think there's gonna be a twist. I just don't see him winning, belt in the air, celebrating, confetti dropping, and that's the end. I don't see that like that. It just doesn't make. It's a weird feeling to think about that happening. I think that won't happen. I think what I said, something along the line, either return or something dramatic is gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be at Mania or Monday Night Raw. Either way, I see Roman Reigns winning. No, like 99.9%. The only way that he loses is if he accidentally knocks himself out and he can't continue, so Triple H has to pin him. It's like the only way. So what I believe is going to be the main event is the Hell in a Cell against Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. If Shane wins, he'll get control of Monday Night Raw, and it will be Undertaker's last WrestleMania match. Alright, yeah, this is... I mean, we talked about this before, the randomness of this match, but it's great. Shane McMahon coming back and doing that leap of faith off the top turnbuckle 2 through Taker on the outside announce table this past Monday night on Raw was awesome, and I believe it showed people that were questioning if he was gonna be able to do all those spots and everything. He might not do any of those super high spots jumping off the freaking Titantron or the top of the cell or something, but I mean, he showed everyone that, hey, I can still do this. So now they're like, all right, well, this is Shane McMahon of the old. Let's freaking watch Mania. Let's see him do some crazy stuff. if I had to choose a winner, man, I love that I have no idea. I love that I really don't know. Like, I love that I have absolutely no clue who's gonna win this match. And I just don't know. I feel like if anyone says that they know 100%, I feel like they're lying. Undertaker, I can see this being his last WrestleMania because he's old as heck and it's in Texas. And Undertaker, if you don't think Undertaker will lose to Shane McMahon, I think you're crazy, man. Because Undertaker is an old school guy. He's wanted the streak to end years ago, and he wants to leave on a loss. He's said it before. You know, he's an old school guy. He believes that the old way of pro wrestling, you know, you leave on your back, you leave the company on your back to give back everything that you gave to the company. But I mean, he gave the streak up. So in his case, he doesn't have to lose on his last match. And that's where I'm stumped, man, because I really don't know. I really have no clue who's going to win this match. If Taker wins, it's just pretty much like a big middle finger to everyone who wants that authority angle to end. And to everyone who wants like what the opposite of what's happening now in WWE, because they're pretty much saying, yeah, nothing's going to change. But if he loses, then change happens. But the problem about that is Undertaker. At WrestleMania, the only person that's beat him is Brock Lesnar. Is Shane McMahon really gonna beat him? You know, and if I had to choose, man, I don't know. Shane McMahon, there you go, that's my call. Shane McMahon wins. Is there gonna be run-ins? I don't know. Is John Cena gonna come back? He's supposed to be making an appearance. I have no clue. It's gonna be crazy. I'm so happy. I'm really glad that I have no idea who's gonna win in this main event. I'm super invested because I just want to see what the outcome of this match is gonna be, and I want to see what kind of match they can produce. Shane McMahon's amazing. Undertaker's amazing at WrestleMania. Even though he is getting up there in age, I think they're still gonna produce a really great match. The fact that if he loses, this could be his last Mania. There you go again. I have no idea. So there are my predictions. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up on the video. If you disagree with anything that I predicted, or you agree, or you have your own predictions, if you think you know who's going to win that main event, or the co-main event, or main event, whatever that Hell in a Cell match goes on, if you think you know who's going to win that, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'd like to know what you guys are thinking. Because other than that match, I have an idea of who's going to win every other match, except for this match. I'm completely stumped. I have no clue. Yeah, if you like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're making videos like this about wrestling on the weekly. And that's pretty much it. WrestleMania's coming up this Sunday. TakeOver Dallas. Don't forget about that. That show is going to be awesome. Anyways, I'm Chris. Thanks for watching. Peace.